All right, another thing I wanted to share is when doing this strip right here, and something I found out right away after doing the first strip of the peel and seal, is instead of pulling an edge back of, first of all, do not pull all the wax back paper off and then try to get it in here. I just pulled a bit too much off, and it still was a pain in the butt because you have to get it lined up. Now, here's the reason I'm mentioning this. When you get in here and you're going to start from one edge or the other, you better make sure that you know your lines really well as far as it making sure that it's going to come out perfectly straight from front to back, right to left. So what I did instead was just pulled back from here, from the top, pulled back, show you from this side, I pulled back this part down to about here, all the way across of this strip, and then I laid it in with my line from top to bottom and started pressing as I pulled down the back wax paper. Or, you know, it's like a plastic weird paper anyway, and then was laying it in as I went. Then after this, I'll wipe this again, take a little bit of alcohol soaked rag and clean where you've been putting it on with your hands. I use my hands, I just feel better with them, and you know, I'm careful to not get any tar on myself, so I just thought I'd share that as well. So now I'm going to do the foil tape strips, and I will take it and measure my strips, each one. So I want to go about 2 inches past, same width as the tape, so that would be to right here. I'm 2 inches on the right there and 2 inches on the left here. So I'm gonna make a little crease there so I know. And then just, you know, have your scissors and everything handy. I made a crease right here, so I make a nice clean cut. Then the bottom is obviously going to be the same, so I measure this one. Sorry, moving the camera gear around. Measure this one against the other one. Crease at the end and cut. Now this stuff, just like the peel and seal, is a bit of a pain in the butt to deal with, so I like to have all 4 pieces for each strip I'm going to do cut. So now I'll measure, sorry the noise again, so now I'll measure from top to bottom what I'm going to need, and since I'm going an inch above, an inch in, I'm going to go an inch above and an inch below. So that'll give me to here to here. Make a little crease. See, it's already sticking to that little portion there. So made a little crease here. And then I'm going to cut both these pieces the same as well. So then I have all 4 of my Reflectix or 3M, or there's several brands. I'll believe it when I see it that so many are better than others, and etc. This is stuff that I've used before in the past, and it's still holding up where I used it like 10 years ago. So I've actually used for jobs like this as well, not for this particular thing. I've never insulated the panels like this, but for other things that get hot, and when I'm using this to seal something, use this tape to seal something in, I've used hose repair tape, which is very similar. Now that stuff has a very high amount of adhesive on it, and it's very hard to deal with. Super sticky. I mean, it's like getting Gorilla Glue on your hands and then grabbing styrofoam. You know, it's good luck getting it off. So, and it bends real easy and forms creases. So this is kind of easy to manipulate back, but it's not quite as thick, but it's pretty thick. So you can see on the first one that I've done. It's sealed up well. So all the creases around the angles here and all along the seams where any peel and seal would be. And I stuck my head right in here, right up against all this, and could not smell a single bit of it. So again, this is amazing how much cooler this is, which is what, you know, asphalt in part does. But so now this piece is in. I'll lay in all my strips of Reflectix tape and seal this one off. Then I'll move down the panel a bit. I'm not even going to take this front panel off. I'm able to manipulate it enough and get it out far enough with the seats laid down to where I can get in there and lay this all in there. I'll just have to be careful, and I'll get it all done. So I might lay a small strip right here. I doubt it. I just, like I said, I just want enough on the larger parts of the panels that are a little weaker to dampen some of the sound. And you heard it the first time how much louder that was here. So it's really absorbing already. A lot of the, even just a few inches past. So it will absorb and dampen, I guess is the word. The sound, dampen some of the vibration. So that's the only real purpose for this, other than a little bit of seal, I guess, insulation. But all right, well, like I said, feeling it, the difference from the panel to this, I can understand why people would use it to insulate. So, but I just can't do that with all this tar, you know. So all right,